So boom. Oi, listen to this joint from Cleat. This is for Marvelous Marv.
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You got to count your money when you're sitting at the table, not gonna win another title. The season's done.
Right. Trent's gone. Marv is so upset. Marvelous Marv is so upset. Is that what you made up when you and Shane were in bed in the pod? He's getting nasty. He's getting nasty. I've asked Clee for a video. I've requested a video. I got to star this. Star that. I wish you could download these. You can't download them. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. I love it. You know why I love it? Because he's cocky. And you've got to knock him off his perch. Because he makes it as if Liverpool done a madness this season. No, everyone collapsed, bro. I saw Liverpool yesterday. Trash. Some trophies. Twice over. You can't begrudge him. What? Yeah, Cola. My gosh. It's mad. Like I actually gave him a breakdown. I have to do it again just to copy him. Yeah. Football talk. So, Trent Alexander-Arnold leaving Liverpool has major tactical and emotional implications for the club. So, if I just give you a little breakdown, let me give you a tactical breakdown on this. This is for my own brain. You know, he's a playmaker at the end of the day. He's one of Liverpool's main playmaker, so to speak. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna get tricky. How do Liverpool supplement that? Now, you know, Trent essentially he's Liverpool's playmaker from deep because he's a deep lining baller. His passing range, his vision, his creativity, and he's just crucial in every aspect for Liverpool, especially against teams that sit deep where he can unlock them with his David Beckham-esque passing. I mean, that's just a few things there. He's also one of the inverted fullbacks, you know, in the Premier League, and he does it from the right-hand side, under Klopp, you know, and potentially under Slot. You know, more so under Klopp than Slot, but potentially under Slot. You know, he was one providing from deep still. You know, Trent often drifted into midfield under both managers, helping control the tempo. He's replacing someone. He needs to be replaced now by someone that has dual capabilities. What is that? What is that? Plasticine. Give it to Mama. No, plasticine. It's sticky thing. Blue tack. Give it to Mama.
I got it from Mama.
So yeah, Trent often drifts into midfield. He controls the tempo.
Listen, guys.
You know, got it. Take this. You know, and it's just incredible. It's just difficult to replace that kind of player that has all those, you know, those things at his disposal. I mean, his set piece is also key, whether it's direct free kick or whether it's drifting a ball in or floating a ball in. You know, he's got leadership qualities. I mean, yeah, he's got leadership qualities because he's born and bred Scouse. You know, he has that in him. Regardless, that he knows the importance of playing for the club. Same as Curtis Jones. When I hear Curtis Jones speak, I love it. Fantastic. Replacing him is going to be very difficult though. There is no direct like for like. that I can see of right back. Even Timber, as good as Timber is, he's not even a direct like for like. Connor Bradley has shown some sort of promise, but he's not Trent's level. And he won't get to Trent's level because no one can pass a ball like that. As a defender, but I've seen that's reserved for midfielders and the greatest of great talents. But Trent can do it from deep. I've never seen a right back do that. His problem is defending, not on the ball. On the ball, he's magnificent. I've never seen that before. What else have we got? Look, listen. Also, his departure will affect players like Salah. Alisson's leaving as well, yeah? Or is that not happening? This is the end of a Liverpool cycle. So, you know, in short term, Trent leaving would force a rethink tactically. It's going to hurt the team's identity and, you know, possibly trigger wider transitional ripple effects. So we'll see how that all runs. But yeah, guys, where are you? I'm out here. 6 minutes I've been on. You got me chatting rubbish about Liverpool. But, you know, Trent leaving, it's big news. I just thought I'd give you a little quick thing. Good luck to Trent, because Trent now, everything I've just said about Trent, about his technical ability, his vision, his passing range is all going to work beautifully for him at Real Madrid, because, you know, he can now pass the ball to Mbappe as opposed to Darwin Núñez. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. Big difference. Big difference. He's now playing with Jude Bellingham and not McAllister. Big difference. Do you know what I mean? Now got Vinicius Jr. and not Endo. Big difference. I think Trent's going to flourish at Madrid. Good luck to him. Good luck, fella. Good luck, boy. Anyway, I'll be back on this thing later. Let it warm up. It's Bank Holiday Monday. It's early still. You know, people still got sleep. Oh, Nathan, okay, I'll stay a bit. Nathan's in the room. Has this been the most basic season in the modern era of Prem? No moments, just downgrades. Yeah, maybe you're right. It has been one of the most unentertaining seasons. It's been rubbish, isn't it? What is there to talk about? All there is VAR creating more hysteria. Trent leaving to Madrid, that's big. Do you know what I mean? Man City had a fall off. It wasn't exciting at all. Liverpool showed last night against Chelsea. You know, if they had Chelsea somewhere down the line, maybe 4 games ago, things would have been different, because they would have lost to Chelsea regardless. I believe, even if they was in the title race, they would have lost to Chelsea. So I'm not having that. Oh yeah, they won the league. So yeah, no, they would have lost regardless. We need Don Carlo, Nathan says. Don Carlo's too old, bro. Don Carlo's in his 70s, isn't he? Or 68. It's done for Don Carlo. This is it. He's going to go manage Brazil, relax a bit, smoke some cigars. Don Carlo's, I know we want instant success, and it's going to take 2 years. I can't see us getting an Arne Slot piece of luck, because everything just aligned for Arne Slot. Man City on the 5th title, was it 5 Pete? No team has gone up in points 5 seasons in a row. So Arsenal peaked that at 4. Even Man City. And no one had done a 5 peak. So it wasn't going to be done. Don't do that, because you're going to fall and hurt yourself. It's too high. You can only do 2. Only 2. 3 is too high. That's too high for you. It's too high. 2. Do 2. But yeah, that's, you know, we won't get that. We won't get that kind of Arne Slot luck. Arne Slot is a rabbit out of a hat, but we'll see. No, next season's going to be difficult for Arne, and Liverpool will not retain the league, because Man City are on absolute fucking smoke. Was it 7 games in a row? They've won. After that, they're going to refresh the team after the refreshments they've just got in January. So they're going to buy another 3-4 players in the summer. 1 marquee again. And Arsenal will be better. Chelsea are going to be stronger if they keep Maresca. Newcastle are going to be stronger if they make Champions League. Spurs, God knows. Manchester United, they're going to be stronger, but it could be 10th for Man United. It could be 10th. So who knows? Hey, ball chat. I thought you hit me up, bro. I thought you was going to hit me up. What's up, baby?
You're good now.
No, not yet. We've got to have lunch first. Snacks. Sorry. She wants a snack. We're whispering because if Mum hears, she'll go crazy. So we just keep it between us and you, man. Because that's what daddies do. Not all heroes wear capes. But I've got a cape. Yeah, I've also got a cape. But I am on it, bro. Being busy with the family. What, you got family? Tell me, baby. We got kids. What's going on? I'm gonna shout you for the shout me, man. Remember, shout me at the IG Football Fico 1. Let me screen grab it so I don't forget your name, bro. Because I was thinking about it last night. I was checking last night. I actually checked. Hey, listen, trust me. Anyone that's a family, man, I just put my hands up and say, I understand. I get it. Because anything could happen when you're a family, man. Anything. And when you tell a man or someone that ain't a family person, they don't understand. They don't even believe what you're saying because it just sounds ludicrous. But anything can happen when you've got anything. Anything. You know what I mean? Just when you got a little pattern gun with your family, then one of the youths or someone decides to throw spanners in the works, and then the whole rhythms is all fogged up. And then before you know it, we ain't even done the watch along because the game's gone. And you know what I mean? Kid was sick. Kid broke a window. The missus is now ill, or the missus has got to take conference or something. Anything. Oh, you got to do cooking. All the boiler's gone. What? You blocked the toilet? Oh, what? Can't even do the show because I got to unblock my toilet. What's going on? I know. Still, I watch. No. I started to watch it, but I need to go back to it because Mobland just got me hooked. But I'm not sure, Jay. But I've started. I wasn't hooked from the first bring-ins, but I'm going back to it. We're watching Little Mermaid right now for the second time. We watched the Kiss Together. We watched the live action one this morning. Wicked. I used to think this was like a banger back in the day. I found the sky like the world. You wanna kiss the girl? Sing it with me, Shishi. La 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 lo. How is life in London? Has summer arrived? Hey, listen, summer was here, broski, and it's gone in a blink of a fucking eye. It's gone, just like that. Yesterday was the start of it. It was chilly. It was a bit chilly around the willy yesterday. And today, clouds, wind, rain at 12. So it's going to rain in an hour's time, apparently. Tuesday, cloudy. Wednesday, cloudy. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, up to Wednesday, pure sun. Pure sun. And when I'm working, I'm going to be on the beat doing 20,000 steps in the heat. Jesus Christ. Jesus. I'm scared, man. My back hurts. Same as Arsenal's title push. Over. Same as our Champions League, bruv. The sun came out. We thought, yes. I was wearing shorts at work. I got to get the trousers back out for the next 3 days. I was wearing shorts, man. Shorts out, guns out. Because we beat Real Madrid. It was all mad. And then PSG come down the dance and the sun's gone. Dance over. Kaput. Episode 4 gets crazy. That's why I say I'm gonna give it a go, baby. I'm gonna give it a go, Jay. I'm not writing it off yet. It's favorite. It's starred. It's all starred. I've got it in my watch list. Everything. It's all there. So but just hold out. Just hold out, my friend. I'm gonna get back to you. But Mobland, Mobland is crazy. Helen Miriam, jeez Louise. She's a nutter. I knew she was a nutter putting sweet nothings into Conrad's ear. And I know she's even more of a nutter because she let Conrad beat some next thing, had a baby, then she's on a mad thing. She's an absolute madness. But Trent Alexander-Arnold, anyone got any tips for Liverpool? How can Liverpool progress? Conor Bradley, he's not the answer, but he's a great stopgap. Why don't Arteta play Ethan up? You know what? Forget Ethan up front. He needs to play Saka up front and put Ethan on the right-hand side. Odegaard down the middle with Partey and Rice. The only thing is, that's how he needs to roll, bro. And bring Marino on with 60 minutes to go with Trossard. If need, you know what I mean? You don't take off like for like, you take off one like for like, and then the other one you take off a defender, my friend, and you go with more attackers when you have defenders. That Mobland family is fogged up, man. They are crazy, so dysfunctional. I'm just intrigued. I'm just intrigued to see what happens because it's got some good characters. I like Harry. I like H. Which is Tom Hardy's character. I like Conrad, Pierce Brosnan, just already at the hat. He's a nutter. And Richie. I just saw Guy Ritchie snatch. What, for the first time? For the first time? Bomba Clark. Abs, my guy, for the first time. What? I'm jealous. Harry K won the league yesterday. Yep, got to put that up, to be fair. I've got to post it. Marv, just let me know. But tell me about Snatch, bro. What was your experience? Is this your first Guy Ritchie film? Have you seen Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels? And if not, you need to go and watch that, which was actually his first movie, which you should have watched before Snatch. But I watched Snatch before I watched Two Guns. Brilliant. Snatch is fantastic. Brad Pitt's character, amazing acting. I felt. Stephen Graham, Tommy. That's the first film I ever saw him in. He was playing Cockney. These times he's a Scouser, but he was doing Cockney wicked. Jason Statham's best ever movie. Wicked. Oi, Lock, Stock. No, I think Snatch is the best of the lot, but because I watched Snatch first. For me, Snatch was an evolution on Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. But I'd seen Lock, Stock after, so I just knew it was an evolution as soon as I saw it. But Lock, Stock is wicked. But Snatch, Jesus, like Bricktop's Guy Ritchie's best character. You can't beat Bricktop. This is when Guy Ritchie was in his Tarantino bag. Can everyone stop getting shot? Yeah, I hear you. Classic song. Oxide Neutrino. I've seen The Gentleman, not seen same level as Snatch. Nah, Gentleman, no, nowhere near. Guy Ritchie's later films, there's a different tempo. Do you know what it was? Tarantino was the bad man at the time. And he'd just come out, I think, with Pulp Fiction had done, Jackie Brown was done. Yes, it was Jackie Brown times, and then Guy Ritchie was on the same wave, but English styling, like great writing, great dialogue, plot twists, a lot of style, more stylistic than form. There wasn't much form, like not much substance going on underneath it, but what the old hats of film didn't understand was that this was a new generation of movie making. So like Richard Attenborough, Dickie Attenborough, David Attenborough's brother, he's like head of like British film, or he was before he passed. And he said that them kind of movies there, rubbish. He said we let him get away with Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, but to go and make Snatch is a disgrace. He said, yeah. Obviously, he's an older guy, he's in his 90s, his 80s at the time, so he didn't understand how the MTV generation had affected people. Because when you watch Snatch, the amount of like visual effects that you get in it, like all the slow motion, like a lot of it is style over substance. But there's nothing wrong with that when you're actually portraying the energy of the times around you. That's why it just Snatch and the whole Diamond Heist, and they had American actors in it as well, which made it even more. You know, it was just to have Brad Pitt in that film and Benicio del Toro. Like, come on, man. Yeah, Frank Butcher in it, wicked. Snatch is wicked, and what was the big man's like Tyrone? Come on, man. Snatch and Lockstock were his opuses. So he had a style there, but he didn't want to be typecast, I felt. And then he went on and done Revolver. If you haven't seen Revolver, watch Revolver. Revolver is, he wanted to show that he had some sort of, I feel, this was, which I didn't know at the time, but it was like more like a clap back to Dickie Attenborough to say, yeah, what you say my films have got no substance. Let me show you some substance with style. But I think he went overboard on style and substance in that movie, and it's like, where is this? Like, the substance is so muddled, the style is so muddled. But I liked it. I still enjoyed it because it and there's a term that they would say in film. He's swinging his cock around. Basically, he wants to show everyone how big his tings were. We don't need to see that. We know you're a great director. We know that you have your style was impeccable. So just rein it in and give us something else, which is what you see later on in these other movies later on. If you split his movies in half and you see from The Gentleman probably and whatever movie came before that, there's a little change. You start to feel his voice. You start to feel your voice when you become a writer. And that's what he was renowned for. And it's just like he was forcing the dialogue and everything. But now he's come back. Oh, he's got rid of Madonna. Madonna didn't help, I don't think, personally. In terms of his brain in the movie, you got to be focused, laser focused for that thing. And outside distractions don't always help. Not of that magnitude anyway. Snatch was wicked, though. Lock, Stock had the better dialogue to me. Oh, interesting. That is interesting. I'm gonna go and watch them back to back. I'm gonna watch them back to back in my week off in a couple of weeks. You know what? Rock and Roller was an attempt of Guy Ritchie trying to get back to the Snatch and Lock, Stock film. That was an attempt, and I'm not angry at it. Was Mark Strong in that movie? I think Mark Strong love Mark Strong. I want to see more Mark Strong and Guy Ritchie together. I'm gonna give it a go. You know what? I'm gonna give Rock and Roll a go as well. I'm gonna go on a Guy Ritchie run. The script in Snatch is something else. How everything beautiful. That's what I'm saying. He was in his Tarantino bag. Like he was really in it. That was his Pulp Fiction for me. Me personally, that was his Pulp Fiction, and Lock, Stock was his Reservoir Dogs. In my opinion, that's my opinion. But wicked. They get the way. Do you like dogs? Do you like dogs? Brick Top's monologues. That, do you know what I mean? Like, man says when he says, "Hey, you stop me again, I'll cut you in your Jacobs. If I give a dog a bone, I don't want to know how it tastes. What? Poke a dog with his stick and watch his bollocks grow." Aye, Brick Top was the man. I need to know the nemesis, that whole nemesis. You know, greedy as a pig. Like, I need to know that whole dialogue. I've said that film 1 billion times. I still don't know the dialogue. I like the style he used, and you see, this is where I really rated Guy Ritchie. Not because the Sherlock Holmes films were any good. In fact, I enjoyed the first one, but it was so much style, zero substance. Think of Rats, because it's a commercial movie now. So you've got license to kill basically with a commercial movie. And it was his first time really showing everyone that he can do commercial. And he smashed it. Got Robert Downey Jr. back on his horse as well. And Iron Man tied in with it. Wicked. I respect Guy Ritchie for doing the Sherlock Holmes. You know, it's good for a great director sometimes to do a franchise movie. Like, I want to see Tarantino do James Bond. That would have been brilliant. The Gentleman series is better than the movie. The series is good. The series was all right. I stopped watching it. I need to get back on it, but the series was all right. Mark Strong plays the same role, and he does. He does play the same role in every film. I went to watch something with him the other day. I had to switch it off 5 minutes in. So I was like, because it's like a knockoff of every role from the Rock and Roller, in my opinion. Pulp Fiction pisses all over Snatch, bruv. As great as Snatch, that's like talking to me about Zidane and Gerard, basically. Zidane is Pulp Fiction and Gerard is Snatch. As great as Gerard was, as wicked as Gerard was, bruv. Zidane, Zinedine Zidane, bro. Pulp Fiction was out of this world. The way my man intertwined his whole script, like. Vincent Vega dies halfway through the movie, but Vincent Vega's in one of the last scenes of the movie. Do you know how wicked that is? Like, your brain can't even comprehend it at that time, because we wasn't used to seeing films that was non-linear. To have a non-linear movie, wicked. To see wicked things like that. Don't be scared. But yeah, guys, if you want to talk film with me, I could do a film Fico if you want. I should do a film Fico page, innit? And see what I go on. I might have to do that. I might have to do a film Fico page and just double up. I might have to. What do you think? Film Fico. I should, innit? In the fifth. You were in the fifth. Your ass goes down. Let me hear you say it. Like Marcellus Wallace, when he's talking to Jules, he goes, "Oh, I'm bringing a wolf." "Oh, you bringing a wolf?" "Shit, Negro, that's all you had to say." "Oh, you calm now, motherfucker." Royale with cheese. That's a tasty burger. That film is it's immaculate. Like Tarantino, again, he's also another director that split his Foreman's style up, just changed it. I just felt like they were getting typecast. Two, they didn't want to make the same album twice, 3 times over, because they made the same album twice, basically. Which I think there's nothing wrong with that. I could watch Scorsese do gangster movies all day long, apart from The Irishman. Because again, he tried to come with something different. No, don't do that, bro. Do what I like you for, especially at this point in your age and your career. Like when you make this movie with The Rock, I want Goodfellas, styly. I want The Departed, styly. I want Wolf of Wall Street, styly, but with The Rock. That's it. Don't give me no slow burner 8-hour movie. I don't want that. Don't want that, Scorsese. You're the best director money can buy, broski. Don't do that. Your time is running out. How they filmed Marcellus Wallace from behind with the plaster on his neck, and then gave him from behind. You know what I'm saying? You okay? No, I'm far from okay. Foul. See, and that's where Tarantino come under a lot of criticism for that. A lot of scrutiny from directors like Spike Lee, because they're like, no, you say the N word in all your films, and then now you're degrading one of the strongest black men in going, basically. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's this? Demasculating him. What's this? But Tarantino's just like, that was just happened to be. Did Guy Ritchie make Mean Machine? I don't think he did make Mean Machine, you know. His first 2 films were definitely Lock, Stock and Snatch. Then Revolver. Or did he make Sea Beach, some seating with Madonna? I think that might be his 4th movie, I'm not sure. I can't even remember. But anyway, man, I'll be back on later. I've got to do a Trent Alexander video now, short one. Over and out. We talk film again whenever you want. Give me your top 10 movies of all time. It's difficult to say, obviously, because it changes. But, for me, Dark Knight is definitely in there. I saw Dark Knight at the IMAX. And I tell you what, there was another director. Who was it? Ryan Kruger said that's one of the first films he saw at the IMAX. And that changed his whole... He's never had a feeling like that, he said, since. And I agree. I've been to IMAX 3 times since to try and replicate that same feeling that I got from watching Dark Knight. It hasn't happened. the opening scenes of The Dark Knight, and you know what? Heath Ledger's all-round performance was just absolute bonkers. Absolute bonkers. Chop him up and get rid of the car. See, Goodfellas. Top. Might be number one. Might be number two. Definitely 1 and 2, because obviously films that change your life, like La Haine. But Goodfellas, from the title sequence, from the opening sequence, the title sequence is basic. It's just so it goes like the names go across like that speed, high speed. That's done by Soul Bass. That is there to represent and reflect the speed of this movie that you're about to see. The drugs in this movie. When you take drugs, when you do cocaine, that's what it does. You're on 100 miles per hour. And then the opening is the red danger with the devil. Sorry, it's them in the car, obviously. Boom, 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 boom. And then it's the red from the brakes on Henry's face, and as they're digging at my man Billy Bass, like, come on, man, just that there, just them things there. Bang, bang, bang. Man didn't miss a beat. I need to watch Sinners, honestly. Kruger hasn't missed. I need to watch it. I need to go back to watch Kruger's other movies, because I didn't realize he didn't do all the Creeds. He just... All right, the boys up, guys. I've got to definitely go now. I love James Bond, broski. I'm James Bond, bro. I'm 007. That's who I want to be. In my narcissistic world, I would be James Bond. Best James Bond movie for me? Don't know. I don't know what my best James Bond movie, but I really do like Martin Campbell's Casino Royale, and he also directed GoldenEye. So Jesus Christ, those two alone, fantastic. I love the Pierce Brosnan 3, GoldenEye. What was it? Tomorrow Never Dies, and The World's Not Enough for Science. Is that what it's called? Those 3 were my favorite ones. Die Another Day was crap, but I still said it was good. And then Casino Royale just blew me away. Take care, big man. Anyway, yeah, Oscar, look at this. He's coming. I'll see you later. Love. What's up, baby boy?